The eThekwini Municipality is hosting the Water and Sanitation Student Conference at the Inkosi Albert Luthuli Convention Center here in Durban, where students from various parts of KZN will be presenting their innovative ideas for water sustainability under the theme this year, the water shortage and finding an alternate technology. What can society, particularly the young people, collectively do to design sustainable water conservation strategies and innovations for the future? So we will be speaking to some of the learners. As you've seen earlier on our morning live broadcast, Leanne was speaking to some of the learners who had some interactive models that they will be presenting on stage. We understand about 50 high schools have been invited to this conference, but only 20 of those high schools will be presenting their solutions to their audience later on today. But I'll bring in now Glenhaven Secondary School, who will be presenting rather the poster that they're standing right in front of here, and just show us or give us a walkthrough of what they'll be presenting here on this poster. Thank you so much for joining us. Introduce yourself first and then tell us about this poster that you're presenting here.
Yes, we'd like to start by greeting the viewers, and we'd like to thank everyone for giving us this chance to represent our topic issue based on water sanitation. Standing before you here are the students representing Glenhaven Secondary from the North Coast. And first we're going to start with a poem by Gosnathi Gumede.
Okay. So he'll be presenting his poem. We understand that there are 4 categories with this a presentation or conference taking place today. That will be the models that I made mention of, the presentations, poetry, as well as posters. So this school not only has a poster, but also will be presenting some poetry in relation to water sustainability. You can take it away.
The water, so clear. Why do I have fear? It sustains life for all, but without proper sanitation, it can cause our downfall. With it, we stand tall, but without it, we suffer and fall. Water is life, we all agree. Sanitation is what set us free. With water, we can live, we can thrive. Without water, we surely not survive. So let us do what we must to keep water and sanitation just. To keep water and sanitation just. To keep our water and sanitation just. For a better world is what we all admire. With clean water and sanitation to admire. To improve the water and sanitation, we need to work together like 2 birds of a feather. We need to protect the environment too by reducing pollution. It's true. Let's make water and sanitation a priority to keep everyone healthy, not a scarcity. We are Glenhaven Secondary School. We want water and no more pollution, no more fuss. Just clean water for all of us. Our resolve is strong, so join us. And friends, lend a hand to make South Africa a better place. By that I say, let it be a dedication to the nation to implement sanitation.
Thank you so much. So you're seeing there that water sustainability solutions are not limited to just the science alone, but also in the form of literature and poetry. I'm just going to bring in Mr. Jason Mahappen, who is the grade 11 science teacher. Speak to us, please, about the work that went into the presentations you'll be showing today.
Okay. Good morning, Nosipho. Thank you for giving the school the opportunity to present their thoughts. When this issue was brought to our attention, remember we are based in Verulam. We are also experiencing a major crisis in water and its management. We don't go a day when we have continuous water supply. So our kids are really strained in terms of what is available to them. So the idea of water and the way it's managed became a serious focus of attention. We're a predominantly farming community, so you'll notice that some of them actually have got the idea of portable toilets that is chemical based, that's easy to manage. They've also looked at alternatives to how we can get rid of the national flower of South Africa, the plastic bag. We thought it was the protea, but it's now the plastic bag. So they've come up with the idea of using seaweed. And seaweed, you know, is biodegradable. And if we can now utilize that material, we can definitely change the face of South Africa. So the idea of approaching in a multi-fold way and to improve the quality of the environment we live in, more especially to manage our water. We know that Durban lost a lot of tourism because of the quality of the beach, and kids are believing that they can make a difference. And they are very young, very energetic, and they have the ideas of actually making a difference. And because of this conference, they know that whatever they're going to say and contribute, long term should make an improvement to the environment we find ourselves in. Again, thank you for the opportunity.
Very quick one, Mr. Mayor, and what do you hope the outcome of this conference will be? I know in the long term, as every teacher would, you would hope that your learners would go out and do great things in relation to water sustainability as they'll be presenting here. But what do you hope the outcome will be with this conference?
Well, I'm hoping firstly that we will get water so that no community is deprived. Two, I'm worried about the quality of our water. I think it's become big business to sell bottled water. The days when we used to open the tap and just drink the water freely seems to be a memory. I'd like that to become a greater reality. I'd like the water resources to be freely distributed to all communities, not just the privileged. And I'm hoping that the thinking of how to better manage our water would become not only found in the community, but our youth can take that out. Whatever resources our school has, we've engaged in water harvesting through tanks. We've also got systems of distribution so that everyone has access to good, clean water. But it's becoming very limited and it's becoming a strained resource. I'd like at some point that we can move away from that. And if we manage our water better, I know the school will grow, the community will grow, and the country will grow as a whole. So if the ideas from this conference goes out to the community, to the country as a whole, to especially our leaders, if they can understand the need for everyone to receive this valuable resource, we as a country will grow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Unfortunately, gentlemen, that's all we have time for right now. But thank you so much for speaking to us. That is the Glen Havel Primary School, who will be presenting some of their presentations, like the poetry that we've just heard, as well as the poster behind me, in a bid to come up with innovative ways for water sustainability. But that's where we leave it here for now.